Alright, welcome back to the Ant Village Journal. Back here from an Oregon trip. Back at the lab. It's really hot out. Kind of makes working between 11 and 4 pretty hard, but got a little bit done today. It's late in the day, but down here at base camp we're going to help Josh out with the Berm shed a little bit. Help him finish off this big project. It's been going on for about a year now. So we're getting back to work. So you're nervous about that wall falling on you as you're digging around that post?
Yeah, it looks like it's in there pretty solid. Ready?
Sounds like Ben's working on his house. Let's go see what he's up to. Dang, Ben. Hey, you got a lot done.
Hell yeah.
What you working on?
I'm working on the kitchen.
Kitchen. That's nice. Got the smooth jazz going?
Hell yeah.
Oh, you got a big spike, huh?
Yeah.
Those are cool.
Yeah,
cool.
I'm totally running out of screws.
Alright, so I'm back here in Missoula. Gonna come into town. I need a new bar for my chainsaw so my mill will work better. And just a bunch of other supplies. Gotta figure out what I'm gonna do to finish my house, so I need to get materials to do it. So I'm here on a trip to Missoula. I'm here first here. I'm at this place called Axeman. Sign over there. I guess it's kind of like, I've never been here before. I guess it's kind of like a off-grid superstore. They got a museum, a bunch of old stuff in there too, so let's go check it out. Yeah, all kinds of old guns hanging on the walls in here. Probably 1,000. Got all these old chainsaws up here too. Look at that. There's certainly a lot of cool stuff in there. Nothing I'm looking for right now. Their chainsaw stuff's a bit expensive, but yeah, definitely a good resource here in Missoula for all the people around Montana living off the grid. You got water tanks, all kinds of fencing, and pretty much anything and everything you need to live off the grid, so that's cool. But like I said, nothing I need, so I'm gonna move on. Alright, so I've been driving around Missoula, picking up a few things to make life easier on the farm. Got a new chainsaw bar and a cart or a hand truck and a bunch of cardboard over there, which I'm gonna use as insulation under my umbrella layer. But I want to show you guys one of my favorite spots in Missoula. This is Frank's farm stand. It's just like a suburban house. He's converted into a whole organic farm, and just sells food right here on the side of the road. Really cheap, actually. Really good, healthy food. So it's really cool to see this in a urban environment. Good, healthy food growing right here. So I just went over to Free Cycles and built up my old BMX bike. It's been a long time since I rode this thing. This is my old race bike I built up for racing on ABA tracks. Little FDM, bitchin' Camaro. Mostly I just dirt jumped with it though, but it's been a while since I rode this. I've been riding the 26 mostly, but of course I get to the skate park and it immediately starts raining. So not much riding for me right now. Man, it has really started raining. Look at this pond over here. Coming down. Some of my cardboard's getting a little wet. Oh well. Now it's starting to hail. I don't know if you can hear that. There's like gumball sized hail coming down. Wow, looks like it's gonna be sunny in about 10 minutes too. Crazy weather going on here in Missoula. Like, I guess all of western Montana. It'll rain like this for 10-15 minutes and then be hot. for the rest of the day. Sort of like a desert environment, except there's forest everywhere. Really strange weather patterns, but you know, we filled our water catchment so we can catch all this when it comes. Save it for the times when it's not there. Well, the rain is slowing down. It's almost stopped. But look what I found here. There's jumps. It's right in front of this bike doctor bike shop. Really awesome. They got a whole garden out front and a little pump track and jumps over here. Wish I could ride them. Of course, now it's all muddy. Oh well. Alright, so I'm back from my Missoula trip. Next day, back to work on my house. I'm still waiting on a chain to come from Amazon for my chainsaw mill over there, so can't really do any milling right now. But there's lots of other stuff to do. So I've come back over here this morning and dug out this hole for a couple posts. They're going to hold up the last retaining wall. I've been kind of going back and forth whether or not I mean, I would like to create a woodshed over here, but I think in the interest of time and just what it's going to take to mill up all those boards, I'm just going to do a retaining wall for now, and then I can always build a woodshed later. But before I can move those logs over here, yesterday I got this hand truck in Missoula on top of my truck here. Hopefully it'll help me move logs around a lot easier. But first I got to unload all this cardboard that I got and put it on that tarp over there. It might rain in a couple days. So I got to get that out of the rain. That's how it goes. You think you're working on one thing, you end up working on something else because it's in the way. So I'll get to work. So I got my cardboard all unloaded and covered up for now, safe from the rain. And trying out this hand truck. Seems to work pretty well. I got this log moved over here from over at my fire pit. Relatively easy. Maybe a lot easier to move it with two people, but this makes me able to do it by myself. Might make some alterations to the bottom here so I could put a longer log on it. But for now it works. Check it out. So Ben came just the right time to help me out with this hole. This is awesome. It's pretty hot still. I guess I'm still recovering from being on vacation. But it's been kind of like working a little bit and then relaxing and reading and then working some more and then reading. Chapter by chapter, bit by bit. Getting something done. Alright, well, it's been a slow day. Still some light left. But considering I didn't feel like I was doing much today, but I managed to get quite a bit done just by plugging away a little bit by bit. And thanks to Ben, of course, come over and help me. So you saw earlier we got this hole dug, put these posts in, and I got the last of my retaining walls put up. I already had all these pieces cut, which helped a lot. I cut into this one right here with the little electric chainsaw, It's just an awesome little tool. It was bowing out a bit, so I want to make it flat so the boards I mill up can sit on here nice and even. So this should hold the dirt back here. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to connect that post to this post. I used to have just 2x4s in there, which I might still do. But I'm still a little worried about them coming off of here. It's kind of halfway on the post already, but I don't know, figure that out later. For now, I'm happy I got something done today. Still got more to do, still more daylight, so I'll keep at it. So back in the kitchen, I cleaned up, can you tell? I've got some sugar and some pectin. I went to town yesterday. The good food store set out this entire box of plums and pluots. They just put all their old unsellable stuff outside for people to grab. Pretty awesome. I think most places should do that. But I'm going to put those and make some plum preserves. I got my big pot. This is actually a pressure cooker. And so I can cook it up in there and then pressure can it. So preserve it for the future. I got to do something with them. They're going to go bad soon. So I just sat here and emptied the whole box and pitted it and cut them up, and minus the ones that were a little too rotten, the ones that were good for eating, these ones. I got a whole pot full, so I'm going to add some water and some sugar and cook this down and try to make some jam out of it, I think. Looks yummy. So I hear the excavator going over here at Evan's plot. Looks like he's burying his house. Momentous day. Hopefully I'll get to do this sometime soon. Let's go check it out. Good morning. It's been a couple days since I actually picked up the camera, but mostly I've been busy. I was cleaning out my house a little bit more, getting a little more organized so I have some room to finish off the work on this. It's been really hot lately still, so it's kind of hard to work in the middle of the day. But I have managed to do some digging out here. We got this whole trench dug out and continuing on this way, and this is going to end up actually going all the way around the house for my umbrella. If any of you have read John Haight's book, Passive Annual Solar Heating, you might know what I'm talking about, but it's basically going to be an insulated tarp that goes all the way around the house and keeps all this earth underneath the house dry and warm, so that it kind of ties it into the thermal mass. And so I got a lot of digging to do around to get the bottom of this tarp down here at this level so it's below the ground. It's sort of like when they build a traditional house and they insulate around the foundation to protect from frost heaving. So it's sort of like that. It will do that to protect the posts and keep them dry, which is one of the other functions it's doing, but it's also going to help hopefully keep it warm in the winter and cool in the summertime without a whole lot of extra heating. So yeah, that's the main project for this week. Luckily, I've got a gapper who's coming. I'm about to go down to base camp and meet him down there. He's driving in. And so I'll have a lot of help, which should be good, because I need a lot of help right now. Got a lot of work to do before I got to get out of here again. So yeah, I'm happy to go down there and meet him. His name's Jonathan, and we'll be back up and get back to work. Alright, so we're back up at the lab. Just met Jonathan. Hey Jonathan, he's a gapper here. On plot here at the lab. It's gonna help me out for the next week or so. But I'm gonna go give him a tour, show him around the rest of the ant plots and everything else here at Wheaton Labs. So I thought I'd bring you guys along too. So first we're going over to Evan's plot. Here's the chicken and the little ducklings. They're getting bigger. Sorry, mamas. Evan's been doing a bunch of excavator work over here. So he got his house covered up, at least that side of it. And he's been like digging a pond and some terraces down here. I think they all went to Missoula today, so he's not here to tell you about it, but pretty big amount of earthworks going on right now. Yeah. And this is Kai's house. Kai is the plant whisperer around here. So he's got all kinds of stuff growing in these little garden beds around this house here. I think he's gonna cob up all the walls in here. So it'll be a little shack. He made all those shakes out of tamarack too. This here is Jim's house. Jim's away at the moment too. But he finished his house first last fall. He built it pretty quick. But still not complete. But he does have a little stove in there and a bed, and we watch movies in there because he's got a solar system. Cool little spot. And this here is the well that Jim and the guys hand drilled a little while ago. It's just a hand pump. Let's see if it has any water in it right now. Yeah. Yep. So that's drinkable water. We've been drinking it. It does go dry at the end of the day if a lot of people take off of it, but it fills back up.
That's some work.
And this here is Allerton Abbey, Wofati 0.7. Still slightly under construction, most of the way done. Yeah. We put this. This is a straw bale wall here. Put this in last year, and there's one on the other side that still needs cobbing. But it's probably cooler in here. Oh yeah, it's a lot cooler in here. It's because of the thermal mass. See the straw bale wall up there still needs to be cobbed on the inside. And a lot of cobbing needs to be done on the inside here. But a lot of the ants spent some of the winter in here because it's got this it's a rocket stove heater, but it's not quite a mass heater anymore, just a big radiant barrel. But it does get it pretty hot in here. And this is the outside of the back here. It still needs to be finished. It's got a little bit of cob on it. Yeah.
How are these logs attached?
Those are just held in by the pressure of the dirt on top of them.
Okay, so they're
Most of them. Yeah, except for like the main structure beams, those are rebarred together, or some of them have like lag bolts or all thread.
And this is all pressure?
I think so, yeah. This was the first one they built, and so, 0.7, still experimental. So this here is the Volkswagen. I think it's a 750 watt solar panel system here. It's got a backup propane generator too if we need to run heavy power tools when we run out of energy. But this is where we charge our phones and our batteries and tools and stuff. There's an inverter in there. Inverter, DC, AC power, a few outlets all around. So you need to charge your phone, this is where you come. And this here is Cooper Cabin, also known as Wofati 0.8. It's the second Wofati that was built. Still under construction as well. Still needs the umbrella. It's just covered in dirt right now, so it doesn't have any insulation around the thermal mass. But still probably cooler in here. Yes, it is. So this is also one of the places that they rent out an Airbnb. Nice place to stay. That's the rocket mass heater, basic cob bench style. Works pretty well to heat this whole place up. And this is Lassa's stove. It's like a rocket cook stove, sort of masonry stove. It's got like a bread warmer box in there. We've got a cooktop. All connects in with the other chimney. They just moved that into here. It was over by the shop. And normal kitchen. All this. Yeah, it's a beautiful building. skiddable woodshed. Only skiddable when it's not full of wood. Teepee. This nice kind of sun scoop berm. Keeps it warm in the winter. It's pretty hot in the summer. It's got rocket mass heater in here. A cob bench. So a couple lived in here for a winter when they first built this. And didn't freeze to death, so rocket mass heater worked pretty well. And they just replaced the teepee part, I believe. Here are the bees in the little skiddable bee hut. So it's open to the east, southeast, so they can get warmed up in the morning, and then they can be shaded in the hot part of the day. As you can see, they're really busy right now with all the knapweed flowing. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's buzzing pretty loud. We got a little solar setup with a battery for the electric fence so the bears don't try to get them. So this is Sean's house in the making. Looks like he's done a lot of work on it the last few days. Got this roof up. It's looking pretty good. Sean's got some pretty good looking gardens going on in his hugel berms. I don't know if these are even hugel berms, it might just be regular berms, but he said he'd come out in here and every time it rains he'd seed it. So he's got a lot growing on it here. It's like a lot of radish, sunflower, some squash over here. Pretty nice. This is Ben's little spot on Josh's plot. What's up, Ben?
Howdy.
This is Jonathan.
Hello, people. More smiling faces. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Oh, you took all your poles over there from your house and put them up here. Got your kitchen going. That's cool.
We're really close, Jesse. I'm not that much close. But I'm gonna waddle the outside like Kai's gate.
Oh yeah. That'll be cool. So hope you all enjoyed that little tour. There's lots of work to do, so me and Jonathan are gonna get to work, but I think that's the end of this one. So as always, you like what I'm doing here with the videos, please come out and support the project. Go out to patreon.com/JesseGrimes and become a patron. Thank you to all my patrons. You guys are all helping me out so much, be able to do all this. You can also follow me out at Instagram at OneHeartFire, and follow the Wheaton Labs forums. There's all kinds of cool stuff out there about what we got going on here. You can see all the other ants like Evan and Sean and Josh. They all got their own threads about what they're doing at their plots. We all got a lot of different things going on. As you can see, all our houses look different, our plots look different. It's a really cool experience. So go on and check that out, and thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.